everybody, and welcome to day 31. That just seems crazy. There's one more day of videos to go, and then I'm done for 2022, which, gosh, that just seems crazy and impossible to believe. This season goes so fast. Crazy and impossible to believe. Sorry about that. I was watching somebody else's YouTube channel before I turned that on. That's happened before. Anyway, so crazy to believe that this is it. But I have a plan for the rest of the days. But I don't have a plan for exactly what we're going to do today, like how that's going to look. So we'll figure that out. But here's yesterday's. So we'll talk about that because, I'm going to want to sort of marry that somehow. And then, so I'm going to start out yesterday's. I celebrated Christmas with my grandkids and stepson and daughter-in-law. So that's what this is really most of this is going to be about. So I have 4 4x6s or ish, phone photos. Then I have 8 photos of the kids opening presents. And I'm wondering, now that I'm looking at this, I'm thinking maybe it would be better if I did this. So just maybe started with something about gifts or that kind of stuff. A number somewhere in here. Happy New Year, Moira. Here's some more photos of them, and then go into these because this is kind of what happened after. And oh my gosh, he was so cute yesterday. I couldn't stand it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And then I'll have these 4 4x4s sitting across from each other, which that can be good. It can be bad. Let me pull these out. Just because here they're kind of the same. And then here they're a little bit different. I do like the fact that the present opening comes before because some of these things were like opening presents and that kind of stuff here. Oh goodness. I'm going back and forth on that, and then we'd have that and this, or this and this. Let's see. All right, I think it's going to take me actually putting, oh, Harmony, hi, good to see you, and Happy New Year. And Cynthia, good to see you. Carrie, good to see you. Happy New Year to all of you. Exciting. I guess I like New Year's. It's a new chapter, I guess. So anyway, I'm going to get the papers behind here and see how I like it once I do that to decide which way is going first. Because this is not going to be a lot of embellishing just because they're so big. And I'm thinking this might look like it's part of this if I don't do something. Now, I also could add in something between them. I don't think I have anything. I still have those simple stories pages, but I don't like that. I don't want to do that. I did find this, except unfortunately, I'm already kind of tied into what I thought about doing yesterday for my documenting. And then there's this, and then that lands me on that green that I didn't love. But this is a cool page. And I'm going to try to remember this next year to do like a summary. Hey, Kiara. I think it's Kiara, but if it's not, let me know. Anyway, so that's I'm kind of tied into how this happened. So let's talk some more about this. So I'll decide how this is going to look. Then I'm going to come back and do, this is a photo of me toasting the New Year. You can actually see on my TV in the background, I was watching New Year's Rockin' Eve. You can see the 2023. And then I'm going to flip because this will be day 32, which is New Year's Day. And other than watching the Peckers today, I'm not sure that I'm going to do anything so exciting. So I want to get that letter written about how this looked different than I expected this year. And as I was reflecting on it the other day, it was like, well, was it a good holiday season? Wasn't it? And you know what? It was a great holiday season. Just some stuff happened. And so I want to do that so I can look back on perspective. So when I do day 32, I'll decorate this page. But this is an after Christmas to New Year's Day journaling card. And I wrote a couple of things down and then a big thing in the middle that Joe is sick with COVID. So, you know, that kind of was the summary of what this past week was like. Not that I didn't like the time to just relax and all of that kind of stuff. So that's going to be that. That's going to be the start of this day 32, which is New Year's Day for me with the letter to myself. This then is my calendar that kind of ends it all. I'm going to want to do something to hide this because I don't like how that looks with that. Obviously, this inside is a little bit different than my color theme. That's the one thing I always forget, is that the insides may not work. Could I cover that? Yes, I think I'm just going to leave it and be done with it. And then this will hold my favorite cards. I've got a couple really sentimental cards I'm going to pop in here, but I won't do that probably until I take them down, which sometimes for me is, you know, after January 6th, sometimes it's February. So it kind of depends for me. And, you know, I'll figure that out as that goes. Doesn't matter. So I'll probably do something here and I can say cards or whatever. We'll figure that out. So I'll decorate this when I do day one's decoration. And then lastly, I did put, this is another sheet from that Simple Stories, those divider pages. And I just glued it to the back of this one because I liked it. And then I added some favorites from 2022. That card was in the December Ellie Studio kit. So I want to decorate this as well. So we'll get that all figured out as I go through and do the first and decorate that. Sometimes I do little decorations in here. We'll see, you know, as I go, things might inspire me. The one thing I've realized is I took no photos of my trees. So right now that's not bothering me. If it does, I can always pop that, like, I could always pop in another 6x8 page and pop my calendar to the back of that and then do like 2 pages of trees, like one big tree and then another tree is kind of what I'm thinking. If it bothers me, it's not bothering me right now though. So I think I'm going to leave it as is. All right, so let's do this first. Let's get this down first. And oops, I almost forgot to grab my page from yesterday because I want to see that. I'm going to put that one aside. We'll do that last. And this is chunky, by the way. I took everything out except, you know, these are going to making it a little bit chunkier, but everything else is out. And it's going to be a chunker, but they usually are for me, and I am okay with that. Moira, that's really nice. Yeah, a kinder, gentler 2023 would be really nice in complete seriousness. Oh, Scarpy Matilda, I'm glad you're catching one too. That's nice. Okay, so the thing that I need to deal with is the backgrounds that are going to go behind these 4 photos here. And I'm going to go into this and see what I like. Not this. I could do something where I did this so that it coordinated, but I'm afraid of making that look a little too, well, not afraid of it, but if I make it look a little too coordinated back to this page, then as you go through this book, you're going to think that it's part of that page. So I'm not loving that idea. I could do them on that background. There's plenty of blue in these photographs, and then you get just a little bit of a hint of that, which I'm kind of liking that. I don't think there's enough room to do these red hearts. Yeah, you wouldn't see the hearts. I need to use that on something. That is a reason for me to take some photographs of trees today. I meant to take the photographs last night, totally forgot to do it and said, oh well. If I don't have them in, I think that's okay. My trees don't change a ton from year to year, and what does change are when I add ornaments, and I've already done a page about new ornaments. So I think I'm good with that. The other thing that could be a background here would be that star or this red paper. So I could do, where's that photograph? That. And I don't think that's strong enough for me. And yeah, I'm not loving that pale. All right, so this is the paper it's going to be. And then I do need, I wonder if I have another sheet of that now that I think about it. I don't know that I do. So I might be figuring out what's on the next page. I do have this red though. So that I could do as an option, or go find a green because I have plenty of other greens. Okay, let's just deal with this and I'll worry about the rest of it later. Well, not worry. There's no worrying in scrapbooking. This is fun. So what I want to do is grab a 4. I'm going to do a 4 by 4 of this. And I was talking to my daughter-in-law yesterday, and they set up a new art station. They bought a cute little table for the kids so that it's always out. Before it's been on their, they've done it on their dining room table, and they've had some of it out, but not all of it. And it's really nice because they just sit down and draw more and all of that. And all the kids love that kind of stuff, which of course I love. Okay, so there's photo number 1. Working with that. I do like the idea that these photos are a little bit bigger on this side. It's like you get to breathe a little bit before that. So maybe the fact that these probably could come first is fine. They're kind of supporting documents to the rest of it is kind of how I'm going to look at this. I have trimmed all these and glued them back to back already. So you won't see me do that, but that's there. Okay, so liking the way that looks. I could pop a little, there is blue here, but I could pop a little blue in. I do need a number, and I'm thinking I'm going to go back to using this and just pop it in this corner now that I've kind of decided on that. I could pop something up here as well, like a label sticker or something, maybe even a label sticker in here with this, but a label sticker like all the crazy, all the fun, something like that to kind of say, hey, this is a new thing here. If I had just a solid, like I could do, you know, something just like simple like that. Up here. Oh, here's just like a plain red one, which that's nice. Yeah, because if I bring it here, I hit her head. And then I think with the red down there, I'd like it to be just a little bit different. Okay, so let's come back in. I kind of have a thought for that. I don't think there's going to be a ton of little labels and documents in this, but what I'm going to come back and do is just, I've done this before. I will shut this video down and go grab and then start another one up immediately after. Okay, so back to this now. We're going to be looking at that. Let's take these 2 photos out so I can kind of look at what that's going to look like. They're pretty bold. I don't think that the answer is this. No, because that, ooh, that fights that orange. So I think the red is probably not the answer here, but we'll try it. Yeah, no. Whew. Not the red and the orange. This green could work though, because like I said, I don't think I have, I'm not going to see this one I should probably trim down a little bit, like from here to and here, so you can see a little bit more. I cropped this in the print to size app and forgot about the fact that maybe I should pay more attention to that. I think not the pink, you won't see that. I'm just gonna go through and see if I have, oh, I do have another sheet of this. Okay, that's what we'll use. Then I'll be consistent back to front. And I like the dark behind this and just getting some more green in there. So I think I lost my train of thought there for a second, but I was talking to my daughter-in-law yesterday about, you know, she said, hey, if you have any extra art supplies, we're getting it set up. I forgot to look yesterday, but I said to her, I definitely have scrap paper. that we know. All right. So let's do that, and then I'll trim that other one down a little bit. And that one got a little bit wide. Let's do these back to back right away. Sorry, that's getting loud. I really didn't throw it, it just hit kind of loud. Okay, and for some reason, that is not even. Hang on a second, guys. I'm gonna actually use my trimmer on this one to trim that. It just does a better, straighter job when I'm going through that many layers. Okay, so we have that one done and in, and then this one. So I don't want to trim too much off because the box is here. But I do want to trim some off. And I don't need to trim anything off top to bottom because we want that to be, okay. Let's see. Well, I could probably trim just a little bit off that box side yet. Okay. Not perfect, but it works. And then that, I know it's kind of crazy that I've got that ice cream truck in the background because that's not his present from me. However, when we were in Florida, we were at my stepson's cousin's house and their kids had one of those ice cream trucks and they all loved it, especially the little guy. He really loved that. And my daughter-in-law found one actually on Facebook Marketplace. She is the queen of Facebook Marketplace. That's all I can say. Okay, so we have those two. We have this. I've made the decision that I'm definitely going to use this as my first part of this day. So, oops, actually, what I need to do is put these in, at least so I can get the number on. And then when I do 32, I have a 23 here, so I'll just use those two. That is one nice thing about me using just kind of having this kind of numbering system available this year, because that 32 doesn't become a problem. And frankly, that's one of the reasons why I changed my numbering out during the year, besides the fact that design-wise I like it too. But I do it because I don't have to be concerned about the fact that it's not the same as everything else, because I change it out here and there. Okay, I'm just gonna look to see if there's any other labels that I might want to use that might be a little bit shorter than this. And I think I really do want them in red, but actually something I have not even delved into. All right, let's, I like this. There's a yay speech bubble here. And here's some hearts. There is a little date thing in here too. I just went past it. I think I'm gonna grab that if I can find it again. just because, oh yeah, maybe some hearts on here in a couple of places, because I'm not going to have a lot of room in that journaling piece. Hey, Nancy, good to see you. Okay, so there's a date bubble. Whoops, and I just shot something across my scrappy desk here. Candy canes and a couple of stars here still. Okay. I do have a blue one too that I could probably use for a date. Just trying to decide. Oh, yeah, here's something that says best moment of 2022. I have to remember that that's out here. Actually, I'm going to pull that out because as I scrapbook, I can add that in. The reason I pulled that is I'm thinking about, I can use some of those on those other pages I have to do. Best cup of cocoa. Okay. All right. Oh, I could do it with this, but that's really more pink than red. So this is something you have not seen me use a lot this year because I've had so many labels, but I have this pack of Christmas, and they're the ones that are very Christmas driven labels from previous years, and I have not used them this year. Oh, that one could be nice because it's narrower. I think I like that one. I've got pink and all sorts of other things, and I just did not get into that this year. Oh, that heart says all my heart is right here. It's a wonderful time of year. So my big present from them, and you'll see this in a picture coming up, was a book from of photos, a photo book of our Disney trip. And man, I know my daughter-in-law made one for them and then made one for me as well. And I was just so touched, and it's so awesome. Okay, so this, I think I'm putting underneath. My scrapbooky heart was all excited because that happened a lot quicker than the Disney book is going to happen. Okay, so we have that and that. And I have hearts that I can add in. Maybe tuck one under here. Yeah, I actually kind of like that, the way that looks. I'm actually going to put this on the outside, though, instead of tucking it under. Otherwise, that's going to be really hard to get it in the proper spot. Okay, so there's that. That little yay is kind of fun. I have presents. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, my heart is right here. Get that up there, and then maybe pop. Do something with this for a date. Maybe. Aw, thanks, Cynthia. That's so awesome. You have fun at your party. That's nice. Thank you. I'm glad that we have a little community here, in all seriousness. It does my heart good. My boyfriend started watching yesterday's video, and he said he couldn't. I'm like, like, I said, well, you started out, or not yesterday's, the day before. I'm like, you started out with one of the longest videos I've done this year, which made me laugh. Maybe a red one plus a puffy one. That's what I need to do. Let's look at that. I said, don't start with that. He said, yeah, I was really bored. I didn't take it personally. I get it. Okay. So there's that. And I could do a little green here to get a little green in this so that it kind of matches what's going on across the page there. I'm thinking if I can get a heart there somewhere, that might be nice too. And then I am thinking maybe phrases too, if I can find a phrase or two that would work. Oh, I could do the date here. Maybe. We'll look at that. This little guy loves numbers, so he was all about his present. Okay, so let's see. Do I have another? I do have another little green one here. I also have a bigger one that might work too. Hang on a second. This is where I need my little tweezers. You knew that was coming out, right? Yeah, I think I'll do this in a little bit bigger, okay? So there's that. Then embellishing over here. This is not a present. He was just playing with that. So no Winter Wonderland. All of our snow, all that snow we got is gone. It's crazy. I have a lot of remember. Okay, let's see. Maybe that little oh what fun sticker's kind of cute. And then the yay. And then I could do a heart on these two. Let's pull these out. Oops. Oh, oh yeah. I was like, I didn't get anything on it. Yes, I did. It's sitting on the piece. Okay, so the yay needs to come on here. I have a hard time using speech bubbles, so when I find a good reason to use one, I tend to jump on it. Okay, so let's bring in, we want red there. So there's that red one there. This one needs a heart because otherwise it's going to look out of place here. Do I want to do blue maybe? I'm just having a hard time figuring out where to put it. I think we'll do red, but I need to go to small red if I do still have one on this other sheet. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's these. So far, like I said, I might be able to put on some sort of go. Some sort of phrase when I get there. Not quite there. Let's put that back in there and let's look at this. Is that enough? I'm starting to think maybe a little star here. And then I think I'm just going to cover that one maybe. I'm looking at getting some just navy in here. I also have green too. I didn't even think about that. Okay, so this can come up a little bit higher. I'll have to remember where these land though when I journal. Okay, so a little bit of red, green, navy up there. Then it's bringing all that blue from on this side over to this side. I do think that little speech bubble is really cute. Okay, so there's that. And then we need to carry some of these things back over to this side. But it is an opportunity to maybe, let's see, I'm just looking to see if I have, like there's a present here. Although now the presents were actually on the other side. Maybe not that, but I can always come back to those other puffies. And then I'm going to look at like phrases, that kind of stuff. It's not Christmas Day. These are a little bit longer. There is a little fave piece that I might want to stick on this because then I can talk about that book. Oh, that is one of the things is now that I think about it, this is not going to do a lot for journaling space. So maybe I need to come back in. Where's one of those remember ones? I saw a lot of those. Here's a little green. Okay, remember this, that's not that big. Because whatever's, the stuff that's going on at the bottom of this is not important at all. Oops, yeah, that way, it's going that way. Okay, I know this is okay with that, so this is what it'll look like. Might be nice to bring some of that in, or, hey, look, and I do have a green. Here's green right here. Do I have any green, sorry guys, green labels that would work here? That's pretty big. This one I could do, and to shorten it up a little bit, I could cut the label too. That might be, I think that's too big. Okay, so I have both of those options from this one. And I think I'm just pulling green in just because I think there's green over here. And that's what I'm thinking. And then let's go anything here. Christmas dinner. Packing up the decor. No, no. And there's a family fun here, but it's black. I do like these days are merry and bright. Not loving that though. Okay. Let's see. Do I have anything else on any of these sheets? cozy. That's kind of a cool thing. Can I make that work? Because this would go back to that light color too. I like it flatter, I think. I want to call attention to that photo, but not too much attention. How about that? And I don't think, I do have a little, I have a little one that says Happy Holidays here. Happy Holidays. So that one, if I did that and that, then maybe I could bring a green heart in to get some more green there. And then I've got something going on two of these. Oh, the agonizing over such small things. I'm going to leave the holly on this now because of that little piece that says Happy Holidays. Or that this will say Happy Holidays. These stickers, if I shorten these up on both ends, I think it'll fit better on this. And on top of it, the way this was cut, there's a little shadow from the piece up above or the sticker up above. So I think that'll be nice. So let's just do this. And then there's this Joy Star. Oh, joy, joy, joy. You guys, remember when somebody asked me a couple days ago if I had a Joy sticker? And I didn't think I did, but guess what? It fell out of, it fell, like I found it on my floor. So let's get that on here. I almost forgot about that. So I think this is going to go on the bottom. I'm thinking Joy on the top of this, unless I can sneak it in here somewhere. Oh, maybe I can sneak it up under here. Okay. Because this was Joy for me with all of them. Let's see if I can get that on there. Either that or with her. And I need one for him somewhere. I actually think I'm going to put that on her photo like I originally thought. Okay. And then I just need one here. So I want to get that on a layout. I almost forgot about that. And then, okay, so one more here. There is one that says Traditions here. So, oh, I've got a little bit of the photo from behind showing up on this. I'm gonna cut that, okay. Or not the photo behind, the photo next to it. So then if this is on the bottom, I think hers is going to be on the top, but everything else will be on the bottom. I'm just taking up extra space here. And I'm just looking to see if I have any holly stickers left. I don't on my regular sticker sheet. I do on this one, so maybe I can pop some holly. There. I have a pink one. I just saw, oh, I have one of those sprigs that I think will just pop on here. Actually, I think I'm going to move this. I'm going to do a puffy sticker on 3 out of 4 of these, I think for sure. I mean, oh man, this is really stuck. I want to be careful so that I don't take the photograph with me. Okay, I think it's okay. I'm going to cover it, but there, and then something there. This one isn't a sprig because I don't have one, so we're just gonna do, there's holly on this. All right. So that one has a little bit of something on every one. I don't think I need to go back with any more puffy stickers, but I'll flip this and see. Oops. I didn't do all the stuff here, but I definitely did it on the other one. Okay, I think that's good. I think that'll be good. All right, so that's those 2 pages. Obviously, I have a little bit of writing to do. So then this page now is going to be opposite this page. And then I'll have that page behind, but I won't do, I'll do this in the new video because that's really technically part of page 32. So I think just that little Happy New Year. Hello 2023. There's another speech bubble. Yay me. And then I could pop in some sort of journaling piece here as well. Yes, yay for speech bubbles. Let me, just want to put this away and see what we're going to use for. I have that piece. So I must have ripped something off of it. Let's see, I want to find my scraps here. There we go. To see what I have left. Don't love that. The fa la 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 is going the wrong way. Do have this one. If I do that though, I feel like it needs some green. Like a quick little green edge there. Not with that. Oops, I'm gonna lose that. Let's see. I also, let's see. Could I do, just thinking, could I do this with that and a little like stripe covering up that spot maybe? Not loving it. The Happy New Year also is throwing me a little bit. I might do a speech bubble, but not the rest of it. Okay, so those are not working for me. Let's just go to the paper. Gosh knows I have plenty of it. Let's see if there's something. There is a heart. However, I don't really love the fact that I was by myself, but that could work. careful of that. Oops, this needs a trim too. The photo next to it is still showing up a little bit. This one is a little bit. That's going to appear in the next page. Maybe just that. I feel like I need a pop. And not that crazy paper, that crazy stripe. That's going to be my goal next year, to use that crazy stripe paper. Sorry, you guys. I think part of it is that black and white is throwing me a little bit. By the time I'm done, I'm going to have every piece of paper out of my... So I do have... Let's see, what did I just see? That date paper is kind of cute. I saw I had... Well, I have this green stripe. How does that look? Maybe if I did that. Nope. Maybe I just need blue, actually. Maybe this is what I need across from that. There's a lot of blue there. There's blue here. Oh, maybe that's what I needed. Let me just double check this is that. I could do the blue on red. And I've got red. Oh, I've got black and white too. Because this, all the embellishments are black and white. So if we did that, and that, and this, and maybe a little bit more color, actually, yeah, I think that's it. That's what was bothering me, is the black and white part of this. And I have now lost, there it is, my little piece. And I think this is 4x6 if I remember correctly. I did like the blue. And I could still, once I cut this, I could still use that. Or do we do, ooh, maybe. Hold on, let me go grab a piece of that blue that's big enough. And is a scrap. Ooh, I'm liking that. All right, so let's cut. I think this is 4x6. I'm just going to measure it. I'm going to try this and see. Because I think it either needs to go this way. Okay. Like that. Or it needs to go this way. And I should be looking at it with this. And then maybe get a little red and green in here as well. And I think if I do the red and green, I'd like blue in here somewhere. I'm starting to lean towards this. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So we'll do this first. I'll just put a little border on it. And no date on this because this is still part of day 31. So we got both of them in there. Scrappy Matilda. Okay. getting this cut. I got a little squirrel thing going on there. Okay, and then this is, I believe, 4x6. Oh, 6 1/4 actually. So just down. I think maybe just a little bit less than that. And what did I think I should do this at? Okay. I can't keep these measurements in my head today. Okay, I think this is going to work. Let me tuck it in and make sure. Nope. Should have just cut it at 4 like I originally thought. When I do this one for the next page, it will be easy. Okay, I'm going to cut this down just a smidge too, because it's almost coming out of the top. And then I should be good. I will check it though. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So I am toying with doing something a little bit different here and popping the photo on the outside of this. But I think I'm going to go back inside here. I toyed with it just to do something different, but I have stuff outside. This one is easy. Okay, do that there. Then, looking for my puffies, I think I'll do some stars there, like in red, or I believe I buried them in all the craziness. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just stick with doing, I thought about doing joy or that kind of stuff, but I don't know if that's how I thought. Now, obviously this is different than this, but I'm bringing the blue in, and now I'm going to make sure that I get the red and the green in as well here. And I believe I'm going to use stars here, not hearts. So let's grab that. I saw a big green, well, there's a big green one. Or actually even there's a light green one on here I saw somewhere. Let's do this light green one. And then we can do green here. And then looking to see what other options I have here. I have a little baby red one. Maybe, actually, let's do this light green one here. And then let's see, I think I have a blue. Oh, although that light green and that dark green are kind of boring together. I have a navy and a light green. Sorry, playing with these a little bit. Navy and light green, and then I think we'll do dark green and a little bit of a red one here. It's a lot of stars on a small page, but I have stuff to use up. Okay, there we go. All right, so I really like the way that's coming out. Yeah, that's good. And the puffies actually could go underneath. This is going to go on that there. So today's pages, let's pop these back in here, and I'm coming right back. I would prefer not to have to do another layout on my first day back to work after being gone for more than a week. So I'm going to keep going forward. Okay, so there we go. Like, I'm missing pages here. And this is where it gets fun to try to get everything in. So because this book is getting really chunky, it's easier if I just start from the back. Okay, so today's layouts started here. I have a little bit of journaling to do here and here because I want to talk about that favorite present. And then just my little, this is what happened on, New Year's Eve. Oh, and I didn't talk about the fact that I had to celebrate it by myself, now that I think about it. Hold on. Thanks, Moira. Hold on. We might be changing this a little bit here. Ooh. Although I can't change it too much because I just pulled off part of that. Oops. I just lost my blue star. So what I'm thinking is, do I need to do something where I talk about no boyfriend because he's sick? Last year we didn't get to celebrate Christmas together, but we did get to celebrate New Year's Eve together. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I need to add that. I'll have to write really tiny here, and then I need to find my blue star because I don't think I have another one. No, I have a black star, but I don't have blue star, so I don't know what I did with it. I felt it go, but so we put the red one there. I will find the blue one eventually, if nothing else. I have another one. Oh, I need a little one though. Yeah, I've got a big one if worse comes to worse, but I'm going to see if I can find that. It just flipped off and I don't know where it went. Oh, here it is. Okay, there we go. So we got that one on. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, Moira and Scrappy Matilda. That's nice. All right, there we go. So there's that. So coming back, and we'll do this page and that page. Well, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go through. We're gonna decorate everything I need to decorate in the next video, and that will be sometime in the next 2 or 3 minutes. I think I'm gonna take a quick break, and then I'll come back and we'll do the rest of this. But we're gonna do it as day 32, so that if people are looking by day, that all makes sense. And we'll get this ready for me. I'm not going to actually write anything on it. You'll see the writing when I do my flip through, but we'll get it ready to go. All right, so take a break, and then like for 5 minutes or less, pop your notification bell on if you need to, because then that'll you guys will be able to know when I come back. So we'll do that, and then at some point later today, I am going to try to do the full flip through. Okay, great. Everybody can take a break because we've been on for an hour, which I figured was going to happen. All right, I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Thanks for watching this one.